And many Christians get stuck in "I'm waiting on God" mode. I don't know if you've ever heard this. It's a very common thing. I know what God's calling me to do, but I'm not so sure, but I'm just going to pray, I'm going to fast, and I'm going to wait on God. And God says, that's honorable, that's admirable, but you've already heard the go. You've heard the call to move. And so we are waiting on God, but the fact is God's waiting on us. So once we get the go, we have to get going. I remember when I finally asked God, what is it that he wanted me to do? I remember I was working a regular job like everybody else for many years. I felt a call in my heart to do something in line of ministry. Didn't know what that was. Met with my pastor. You guys know the story. And he spoke the words of God into me and my wife's life. And here's what God says, go. He didn't paint a picture on what the future would look like. I had absolutely no idea what to expect. My wife and I heard go. So you know what we did? We packed up everything and we went. I didn't ask 25 questions as to how is this going to, happen. And I'll think about it, Lord. I'll pray about it. I'll fast about it just to make sure this is you. No, we knew it was him speaking. We knew when he said go. And we went. Now, did we anticipate the things that we would experience? Not one bit of it. There were a lot of surprises. There were a lot of frustrations. There were a lot of difficulties, challenges, you name it. We went through it. But there was absolutely no doubt in our hearts that God said go. Because he proved himself by showing up. He proved himself by his presence, by his power, by his sustenance, which is important, right?